rise and never fall. Tell themselves, boom, what they gonna do when enough for them not true. Say what they gonna do, them get slew, yeah. Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As bad as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As tough as you think you are, we're living in the one your name. Alright, that day will come when I stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall rise the wall of the ghetto youth them from out of Islam, yeah. And the day I would love to see their face for all those evil they do to the human race and try to take things out of place, run away to space, shoot them in the air. After one judgment you are gonna get the taste when them find out that them can't escape. Sadness they send on the people them trace. Smile on my face. That day will come when I shall stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall rise the one of the ghetto youth them out of the slum. Boom! Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As slick as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As tough as you think you are, we're living in the one and name now. Tell them, escape today, you can't escape tomorrow. Make sure you pay back anytime you borrow. Make sure you don't left no life in a sorrow. Make sure you're not lean and straight like arrow. Make sure your brains not push out in a barrow. Make sure you make them walk out and borrow. Yeah, make sure your meditation and narrow. Judgment, everyone tell them something the word I want. That day will come. That day will.
To Elohim, he has triumphed marvelously. The horse and the rider have been drowned in the sea. Sing to Elohim, he has triumphed marvelously. All the Pharaoh's army have been drowned in the sea.
Shalom. Oh yeah. And they thought that they could stop me. So this is what Facebook did. Last night, after our previous live, Facebook decided to block, to disable my both accounts. Yes, my both Facebook account is gone completely. All the work, all the videos, everything, Facebook stole it, took it all away. All right. So I told you all that it was coming. I told you all that the purge was coming, where the messenger will be shut down or will be shut up. All right. So tonight, Yahuwah is going to speak again. Yahuwah is going to speak what is his other plans over this live. So what you need to do right about now is post this live viral. Let's share the ancient truth of Elohim to everyone that we know.
Who will declare my name? Who will shout my name in the middle of the nation?
So very soon, they will completely shut down Facebook. All right? So that's what they're going to do just now.
Who will take the shield of faith and the sword of my tongue and declare my name to a dying world?
So praise Yah, we are live again.
He who has declared me thus far will walk in even greater power, for the sands of time are running out, but my name will...
And now the wrath of Elohim is 100% ready to be unleashed upon the wicked.
Will be declared in this final hour. I am Yahuwah, I am that I am.
Wow, so much work I have done. Whew. They all stole it.
And my trumpet will soon call out.
Call up to you, Sister Coco, and to every commander, to every brother and sister that have been there with me from since day one, or the ones that now falling in. Praise Yah for you and for your life as well.
I formed the worlds with a whisper.
So everything that Yah has spoken or spoken through me, it is indeed coming to pass.
Oh, but I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready.
So the fallen ones on Facebook, yes, the fallen ones, they're laughing right now. I know they're laughing.
I'm getting ready. And we will shout to a dying world. We will shout it to a dying world.
So sing to Elohim. So right about now, we are live.
Sing to Elohim.
So make sure to share this live on all groups that you could share it on.
He has triumphed marvelously. The horse and the rider have been drowned in the sea. Sing to Elohim, he has triumphed marvelously.
Shout to the army in the Philippines. Also remember to send your friend requests. If we were friends before, send back your friend requests.
We will exalt your name together.
Elohim.
Our strength and our song. You have become our salvation. Sing to Elohim.
So what do you think is going on there right now? That was recorded in Ecuador.
The horse and the ride.
You see the flashing sun in the back? That sun is not an ordinary sun there.
Have been drowned.
That is the volcano in Ecuador. Waking up the volcano.
He's trying.
So that sun is the glory sun that is flashing there.
All of Pharaoh's army have been drowned.
So another prophecy of mine coming to pass.
We will praise your name forever. Elohim. We will exalt your name together. Yahuwah. Our strength and our song. You have become our salvation. He is our strength. He is our song. He has become our salvation. Yahuwah. 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 Our salvation.
Yeah. So send now your friend requests. Send now your friend requests. So please share the live on some groups.
Come on, everybody. Clap your hands. That's right. Hey! We're going to esteem the name of Yahuwah. Hallelujah. That's a Hebrew name for our Heavenly Father. Come on now. You are the author
So they're trying to stop me. All you know that.
of creation. You are the
They're trying to hush me up.
ruler of the
They say, hey Shayone, you talking too much. You selling out what is our plans.
to salvation. Sing it high, praise. You are the author of creation. You are the ruler of the nations. You're the door.
From day one, you all know I am very straightforward. Righteousness, yes, all the way, full 100. But the moment you start to walk unrighteous, we have a problem. I will correct you in love. 1, twice, third time, you're out the door.
To salvation. Yahuwah. Yahuwah Elohim. I humble myself before you now. I surrender and bow down.
So for 10 years, I have been teaching people about the ancient truth of Elohim. and only a very few has accepted it.
Oh, yeah.
I humble myself before you. You're my Elohim. Yes, you are.
So 10 years of work all gone down the drain. What I mean is the enemy steal 10 years of work. They steal it.
Almighty one.
The reason they steal it, because you all know, they know who I am. But you see, the brainwashed ones on Facebook who pushing for attention, pushing false prophecies, you know, they're looking for attention, all right? So the enemy wouldn't cut them off or steal their profiles or do anything, because their work that they're doing is for the enemy, not for the kingdom of the Most High. So send your friend request.
You're my everything, my everything, my Elohim.
Sing it, David.
You are my refuge and my strength. Under your wings you cover me. My deliverance is you.
Nobody.
Nobody else but you. You are my refuge and my strength. Under your wings you cover me. My deliverance is you. Hey, yeah.
So the next volcano to erupt will be Ecuador.
Yahuwah Elohim, I humble myself before you now. Yes, but you down.
Come on, I pray.
Yeah! Let those who love Elohim rejoice, because the day of Elohim is here. They think that they could stop Elohim's messenger, but they cannot. Because I will keep going live, keep teaching people until the day of our departure. That's why Abba specifically told everyone over my life, 20 people on the live. He told everyone, make sure and share this live. What he mean is, make sure and download the video, make sure and get the transcript, and make sure and post it out on your wall. Abba said that. So that shows how much people really were obedient to Yahuwah.
Come on, David.
I want everybody just to clap their hands right here.
Everybody clap their hands.
We're just going to sing this little chant right here. And we're going to esteem the name of Yahuwah, the Elohim of the universe.
Take it up, David.
Come on.
Yahuwah, you're my king. Say
Yahuwah, you're my king.
The next I'm going to show you all is a plague that is going to come upon Oklahoma.
my everything. Say yeah. Oh, Yahuwah, you're my king. Say yes. Yahuwah, my everything.
Sing it,
Say
Andre.
I humble myself before myself. You're Elohim, my Elohim, my everything. Yahuwah, my everything. Myself before humble myself. You're my Elohim, you're my Elohim, everything, my everything, my Elohim. Yahuwah, my everything.
All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Humble myself before you now.
Humble myself.
Reverence and praise belong to you.
It all belongs.
I humble myself before you now.
I want to dance a little.
Come on, David.
Praise belong to you. Yahuwah, you're my king. Say Yahuwah, oh my king. Say Yahuwah, my Elohim. Yahuwah, my Elohim. Yahuwah, you're my king. Say Yahuwah, you're my king. Yahuwah, my
So you're welcome to my live. All right. You see what's going on right now? Right now, that is in Oklahoma City. They're calling that red dust. You know, NASA always lying and telling people this. All right. So I'm going to explain exactly what is that red water. That red water right there. All right. You know, NASA always lying to the public. All right, so I'm going to just stop it right there. All right, so let me see if I can just... All right, so right there, this that you are seeing right here. Let me see if I can get a little slower so I can explain exactly what happened. All right. Alright, so make sure and share this live as I'm going to give you an idea of what is going to happen in Oklahoma City. Alright, so this is Oklahoma City that you're seeing there. Let me just make sure, let me just get some other things in. Right. So we are back online there. You see this water that you're seeing here? Right here. You stop it right here. See the water red? Remember when Abba was sending a plague upon the Egyptians, what happened? The waters become red as blood. Alright, so people in Oklahoma City saying, they're actually saying that what you're seeing here is so what people in Oklahoma are saying, they are saying that this what we're seeing here, that it is a red clay. All right, let's be very frank here. This is not red clay. This is a plague going to come upon Oklahoma City. All right, this is a plague, the beginning of the destruction of America. This is not red clay. This is a plague, a serious, dreadful plague that is going to fall upon the city of Oklahoma. All right, so remember I told you all about a plague. So far we have seen about 5 plagues. Plagues happen in India. We are seeing plagues in Mexico. We saw a plague in with the flies, a plague in Russia, and now we're seeing 5 plague, the 5th plague, where the water that coming from the sky, this water that you're seeing here, it came from the sky. All right, this is a plague. All right, this is a plague coming. But this plague has been coming for Oklahoma City. This is red water. This is water. This is the water that become as blood. This cannot be clay. All right, that is not clay. All right, so many people saying that is clay. No, that's not clay. All right, that is certainly not clay that we're seeing there on screen.
Et plo yechido למען לא יאבד כל המאמין בו, אלא ינחל חיי עולם. הללויה, 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 אמן. הללויה, 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 amen.
So Abba has begun to outpour his bowls of judgment upon the nations of men.
אלוהים את העולם, עד כי נתן את בנו יחידו, למען לא יאבד כל המאמין בו, אלא ינחל חיי עולם. הללויה, 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 אמן. הללויה, 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 אמן.
So yeah. So they're kicking people out. As usual, you all know I always get in fight down doing lives. That's because, Sister Lolita, there's nothing like red dirt there that could create that algae, that red algae in the water. That is a plague. So the water that coming from the sky is no longer clear, it will be red. So this is like the 5th plague that I've spoken has come to pass. Salam to you, Sister Lolita and Sister Asa. Salam to you, Brother Gabriel, Sister Jenny, Sister Chloe, Sister Cathy, Brother Jeremiah, and Commander Coco. And what's up to you, Brother Michael Small? We are live. So they thought that they could stop us, eh? I'm excited because we are about to go home. And all those who conspire against the messenger of Elohim is about to be smite by many curses. Hey, what's up to you, Brother Zatos? All the way from Iran. So they can't lie and tell the public, hey, that's red dirt. Hey, I seen red dirt there. That red dirt. That red dirt. That's not red dirt. That is a plague befall upon Oklahoma. So the next place will be California. But before California completely split, Washington, D.C. will split. And it will be more than 44,000 people dying. Eh? It will be more than that. It will be a lot of people going and die. Also, a next plague will befall in Florida. Florida will be the next place where a plague is going to affect many people in Florida. On the coast of Florida. On the coast of Florida, coming in, that plague is an airborne plague from Elohim. And it will travel with the air.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 12.
So this is what the enemy say. Let us gather together as one. Let us gather together as one against the anointed of the Lord. Let us come. Let us come together from the east, the west, north, and south. Let us join together as a pack, and let us conspire, and let us plot against the righteous. But the Lord, the Most High, Yahuwah, has begun to laugh at them in their mistress, because he knows that what is going to happen to them, that no one will save them, not even Lucifer will come to save them.
And Yahuwah said, I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship me on this mountain.
Morning, noon, and night, I will worship you. The purpose for my life is.
So again, they are listening to my life. So right now, Facebook, I've begun to record my lives again.
To worship you, I will worship you.
So please read what is in the description of this live. Alright, the next earthquake to occur will be in France, right? It will be in France, and Australia will experience a different series of magnitudes of earthquakes.
Forever.
So we're talking about things speeding up now. So things is going to be speed up. Events is going to be speed up. Elohim's judgment is going to be speed up now, even more faster. Things is going to happen even more faster on every part of the earth. And the UK as well.
In spirit and in
And certain parts in Bulgaria will begin to split.
truth, I will worship you. When all is said and done, I'll still worship you. Before your
So as you see already what is happening in Kenya.
judgment throne, I will worship you.
So aren't you fed up of living in this flesh? Well, we're going to be actually going to depart very soon.
I will worship you.
So now, everybody, so we should turn the ear to the message of Elohim and turn the ears away from lies of the false prophets on Facebook. Everyone should want to listen to me now. Everyone should want to hear the true word of Elohim. Because we are actually getting into a more pivotal time of Elohim's judgment.
Forever. In spirit and in truth, I will worship you.
So what we are seeing there is a plague that has been unleashed upon Oklahoma.
Revelation 12.
And soon a plague will be unleashed upon Florida.
Verse 16. And the 24 elders who were seated on their thrones before Yahuwah.
So they're taking the messenger of Elohim for granted. They will see what will happen. Things will happen even more faster. And they won't get even time to breathe well. Because there will be destruction east, west, north, and south before we are being taken up. Oh, next thing, Yellowstone. Yellowstone, two geyser will begin to erupt.
Fell on their faces and worshipped him, saying, We give you thanks, Yahuwah Elohim, the one who is and who was, because you have taken your great power and have begun to reign. I will
Hey, shalom to you, brother Sean.
worship you, Yahuwah.
Hey, shalom to you, brother Marco. And sister Kim.
Elohim, I will worship.
So you see that lava ball there? See that lava ball that you're seeing there? Oh my gosh. It's going to multiply in Guatemala. And it's going to be by the thousands of lava ball. So that is why the volcano in Guatemala exploded. That's why it exploded.
I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you.
It's to worship you. you.
Makola, read what is in the description, so I don't have to repeat myself again, my brother. So you never know, because we are actually in that timing right now. And there is another prophecy fulfilled, that they will try to shut me up, that they will try to shut me down, because I'm exposing the wicked deeds, not only on Facebook, through the USGS, NASA, and all of them. They all conspire against me. The Sky Watchers conspire against me. The fallen ones conspire against me. The fallen commanders conspire against me. All of them conspired against me. Plot in wickedness. But the Almighty God is about to smite them. Not one by one. Not one by one will be smite, but each of them, their own judgment shall befall them.
In spirit and in truth, I will worship you. When all is said and done.
So that's why they never won nobody. In Guatemala, what they did, they won the rich and they never won the poor.
I'll still worship you.
So I am the only one that sits down for 4 hours every day to teach you the real truth. 4 hours. I sit down 4 hours. I don't have a PayPal account. I don't have a GoFundMe account. I don't beg people for anything. Right? 4 hours. I sitting down every day. All right? 365 days a year. I am sitting down here 4 hours straight teaching you righteousness, the real righteousness of Elohim's love.
Before your judgment throne, I will worship you. I will worship you.
So what the false prophet doing? Nothing. They're not teaching the people nothing about Elohim. Nothing about eternal life. It's bullshit they're teaching them.
Forever.
Now I'm telling you all this for sure. Soon they're going to completely shut down Facebook. They're going to shut down Facebook very soon.
In spirit and in truth.
And they're teaching them how to get the prosperity in this world, how to continue to support them in the ministry, in the ungodly ministries that they form in their own flesh, which was not even given by Elohim for them to have a ministry in the first place. And most of them on Facebook operate through divination, witchcraft. And the New Agers, my gosh, they are all over Facebook like an AIDS disease. Look at Barbara and Brother Dan. Them lying. And people still giving them money. People still supporting them, sharing see YouTube channel and stuff like that. But there's a day coming, oh Barbara, I know you hear my voice. There's a day coming for the wicked, and you will not escape.
Revelation 12, verse 16. And the 24 elders who were seated on the...
It's not only Barbara that's asked for money, you know. But people like Samuel Hoffman, Bobby Allen, my gosh, a whole lot of people brainwashing other people.
Their thrones before Yahuwah fell on their faces and worshiped him, saying, we give you thanks, Yahuwah Elohim.
That's why I said, who wants to walk could continue to walk.
The one who is and who was, because you have taken your great power and have begun to reign. I will worship you.
So when all these lava balls in Guatemala form, Abba is going to create a smaller crater, and that smaller crater will be used by the same blue gas that is happening right now in Hawaii. That is what he's going to use in Guatemala as well, as Ecuador as well, as Mexico as well.
Yahuwah, Elohim, I will worship you. Yahuwah, my Elohim, I will worship you. Yahuwah, my Elohim, I will worship you. Yahuwah, I will give, but you choose to live inside of me. Your spirit is like the wind, your word like a flame. It's an all-consuming fire that cannot be restrained. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of my worship. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart, in my heart, in my heart. Oh, how great your love must be. Heaven is your home, but you choose to live inside of me. Your spirit is like the wind, your word is like a flame. It's an all-consuming fire that cannot be restrained. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of my worship. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart, in my heart. You choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship in my heart, in my heart. You choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship in my heart, in my heart. You choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne.
So you know what I realize? Everybody on Facebook want to be messenger. You understand? I realize everybody on Facebook want to be a messenger, but they don't have what it takes to be a true divine messenger of Elohim, because they're all about the flesh and they're walking in their own imagination. Welcome to my live broadcast. Today's topic is the end. As I'm also some things to reveal to you. We'll be talking about the new crop circles that is appearing all over the earth. Remember to invite someone to listen to this live. I'd like to say shalom to Brother Jeremiah, Sister Kati.
You choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship in my heart.
So I got some revelations of Elohim in connection with the cup circles. I did try to warn you all about the Guatemala volcano exploding, but nobody listened to me. Hi, Sister Rosa.
Worship in my heart, in my heart. You choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship in my heart, in my heart. You choose to dwell in my praises.
Like usual, when I hear me say nobody, that doesn't mean the normal brothers and sisters who are accustomed listening to my life. I'm talking about the other people who are Elohim, who Elohim is actually trying to help.
You rest upon the throne in my heart, in my heart, in my heart.
So do you know these fuckers and them? Yeah, so to speak. They're saying how I always sniffing. Because you know why? I sit down for 4 hours. 4 fucking hours. I always sit down doing whatever all they're doing, scratching all their head or scratching all their bottom, whatever all they're doing. You understand? 4 hours I sitting down. But you know these bastards will say, oh, I sniffing cocaine. 4 hours I sitting down every fucking day to teach them. 4 hours! 4 hours to teach them. And they don't give me nothing. Right? But if somebody was to give me, let me say, somebody was to send me a little $20, they're getting up, they actually having a problem with that. They having a problem, right? They having a fucking problem of me receiving $20 from somebody who give from their heart. But they begging people and they demanding money from people. But they have a problem with me receiving $20 from a brother or from a sister. They have a problem with fucking that. Let me tell you something, eh? If they have a problem with me, they have a problem with Elohim as well. If you choose to give from your heart, I will receive it, because you're giving from your heart because you are led to. But if you given with an agenda, I don't want it, right? Don't want it at all. So they're getting a problem with that. If somebody that's giving me something, for sitting down 4 hours, no appreciation. People not showing no appreciation at all for the 4 hours I sit down every fucking day. 4 hours every day. I sit down for 4 hours straight. And I don't ask and beg nobody for nothing. And I don't demand anybody for nothing. I don't have a PayPal account or I don't have a GoFundMe page. Right? 4 hours I sit down every fucking day. But these fuckers, no appreciation. But when that day comes, brothers and sisters, they'll be looking, where is the messenger? Where is the messenger? And they will never, ever find me. As you see what happened, they steal my lives, all the teachings, everything, for the self. Right? So everybody else who will be looking for me, they will never find me. There's no connection to me anymore. No connection to the triune, eternal family. Once Marvin Toy Richards is down. But there's another connection that has been opened up. And this is the connection. This is the final connection that you need to connect to. The final connection that you truly need to be connected to. A matter of fact. Well, it'll take me at least 8 hours. It'll take me 8 hours to make up a life. 8 hours, eh? And just imagine 8 hours making up the life, doing prayer, praying to Elohim, putting things in place for the life. By the time I receive all what I have to receive, it's quite 9 o'clock in the night. And then I spend from 9 to 12, sometimes 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm still live and I ain't sleep, but I'm focused and grateful. Don't worry now. That day will come. That day will come. They will never, ever, ever hear my voice again. And they will regret every idle word that they said against me. They will suffer very greatly. So as you all know, a major tsunami is going to happen very soon, 700 feet high. Well, as you can see, events are happening all over the earth, in France, in Italy, in different parts of the earth. Elohim is saturating the earth right about now in water. So they're being saturated in order to split. Somebody was asking me if the tsunami will happen before the catching away. It will happen in the last moment. So we are living in a very, 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 very exciting timeline right about now, huh? So also make sure and read what is in the description of the live so that you'll further understand what is going on. It will help you to understand what is really happening. Everything I sacrifice for the kingdom. What Marcus Rogers and all the other false prophets, what they sacrifice, absolutely nothing for the kingdom of the Most High. They are workers of iniquity. And you see people following them, eh? And they have GoFundMe account, they have PayPal account, and all these sort of things. I don't have that. So yeah, right about now. So make sure and invite someone to see this live. Your tanty, your granny, your nene, your uncle, your cousins. So make sure and invite them to listen to this live, because this earth is about being judged. Elohim is saturating the earth right about now with water. Not any kind of water, you know. They're using sea water. They're using the water from the sea, from the ocean. And that is what the atmospheric river is about. So since I did talk about the atmospheric river, I see all the sky watchers using it. Different people using the atmospheric river that Yahuwah revealed to me in 2017. And guess what? No credit at all. And I actually teach what the atmospheric river is really about.
Stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone. Stretching forth his right hand.
It's on to you, Sister Coco and Sister Maxi Brown.
Oh, it's like a family reunion. There's no room for the ungodly, none for the workers of iniquity. Only pure in hearts and clean hands. So be good, oh little ones. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there.
So yeah, just like Noah,
Amidst everyone.
warning everyone, come in the ark. Get in the ark now.
Stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone.
So what did I understand, eh? Elohim is our family. We are a family. We are one in Elohim's righteousness.
Stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Everything seems so real. The oneness of Jah I could feel.
Because when the ark take off, you can't get in.
His love filled me.
You can't bow down then. You have to bow down now. Because we actually drawing nearer.
Oh Lord, I didn't want to wake up. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone. Stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family.
To all those who want to laugh about what I'm saying or what I'm teaching, note to you, you can laugh now. Laugh all we want to laugh. Laugh until you vomit if you want. But I'm telling you, if you don't get into the ark right now, what is going to happen in a few weeks from now, you're going to suffer really bad. And then you will say, you know what? I should have really listened to Elohim's messenger. I should have really take heed and listen.
I saw Zion in a vision.
Hi, Urban Lady there.
We were all singing the same song, giving praises to the Almighty One. All I could feel was happiness, surrounded by righteousness. Zion in a vision. I mean it. Zion in a vision. Yeah. I saw Zion.
I warn people about the Guatemala going to happen. The volcano. Everybody laugh at me.
In a vision.
People just laugh at me, man.
Jah was there.
But when things start to happen, you just see them. Pray for this one. Pray for this one. Pray for this one. But if you did listen and take heed, then you would have be prepared. Be prepared for what would have happened in that specific nation.
Everyone stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Let Jah be praised.
So that's what's going on right now on Facebook. Everybody fighting on one another because they think they know better. But the truth is, you are stealing glory from Yah and trying to steal the heritage of righteousness from Elohim's messenger, who's supposed to bring you into the ark. You can't come in the ark without Elohim's messenger. So there's no way. So people fighting on one another on Facebook. This one saying it's Nibiru. This one saying Nemesis. This one saying Planet X, this one saying Brown Dove Star, this one saying Evil Twin Sun, this one saying this one saying that. But the truth is, they don't know what is going on in the heavens because they're not listening to me. If they're not listening to me, the true divine messenger of Elohim, actually the end time messenger of Elohim, if they are not listening to what I have to say from Elohim, then they are lost.
And I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah, man shall not live by bread alone. And I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah, the really full but they're starving, have a lot and still wanting.
Yeah, without you we are empty. Fill us up with your mercy.
Without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Never leave us.
So right now, what I need you to do right now, please invite someone to see this live. Share this live on your page. I mean, copy and paste the link and share this live. You know, I see people sharing this, sharing that, sharing this woman singing gospel, singing verses from the Bible. But when share the righteousness of the Most High, that is not being shared at all on Facebook.
All alone. Can't you see the way is dark and we can make it on our own? I'm kind of happy, but I'm
So there's a reason why I want to teach you all these things. I don't have to, but you know what? Elohim's love is great for you.
morning. They're looking on but not seeing. They're born with sight and lacking vision. Oh Lord, I pray for their salvation. Really full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Really full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your
All right, so I want to teach you what you're seeing there. Like one of the things I want to teach you.
mercy. Can't you see? It's Jah we need. And without
All right, so what you're seeing there is stones, right? And one of those stones that you're seeing there is actually the sun.
him, we can
So the sun, which is a heavenly body, yes, the sun, which is a heavenly body, of course, will blend in to the stones that you're seeing there. So what you're seeing there is golden stones, and I'll tell you what it is afterwards.
succeed. He's my friend in times of need. Thank you, Jah, 'cause you revealed the belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy, please. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to reveal something really, really huge here, right? I'm going to reveal something really, really huge here that will shock you, but will make you be even more excited.
Yeah.
Welcome to you, Sister Avi.
Listen, man shall not live by bread alone. I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah. Man shall not live by bread alone. No, but by the words that proceeded from Jah.
All right, I'm going to teach you something real quick. Let me see if I can put that up there quickly. All right, so before we start,
But they're starving.
Hey baby, love is coming at you, so you better be prepared. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, newfound love is like a brand new toy. It fills you up, you wanna burst with joy. When you're in love, it's a wonderful thing. Your mind at rest, you wanna try your best. Prepare a place in your heart. That's where it all starts. A place in your heart.
so are you prepared for what is about to occur?
Make love your resort.
Are you ready for what is going to happen?
Open your heart and let the
So what you need to do right about now is invite someone to listen to this live.
feelings in to the night.
Doesn't matter who, just invite them now.
These emotions would be like a sin. Unused love and true
So yeah, right about now, we are live.
love I give to you.
We are live from Trinidad,
We've made a start.
bringing to you the ancient holy truth of Elohim.
So let's never part. Prepare a place in your heart. That's where it all starts. A place in your heart. Make love your resort. Yeah.
Alright, lesson number 1.
A place in your heart. That's where it all starts. A place in your heart. Make love your resort. New love is calling.
So just want to give you all a little rundown of the ancient truth before we actually dive into some other things there. Alright, what I want to reveal to you all here is actually... Alright, so what I want to explain to you all here is lesson number 1 about the ancient truth of our Elohim. Alright, so want us to go in a little script here? Nah, if you need to go into that. Alright, so I'll just bring it down to you, give it to you raw as it is, of course. Alright, so what I want to talk about is the ancient truth. What is the ancient truth? The ancient truth is the truth that Abba Yahuwah told Daniel to lock or seal the other part of the revelation, all right, that he gave him, not to release or not to give out to the prophets or to Elohim's messenger then. All right, so the ancient truth is the hidden truth, that humanity have no idea about, of course. So you can only learn the ancient truth only from the messenger of Elohim. Now, that messenger needs to be set apart, divine, holy, righteous, and all surrender to the holies of holies. Now, what you were actually taught about Elohim's truth, which they claim is the Bible, which is not the Bible. Elohim's ancient truth is pure righteousness, is pure holiness. Alright? So Elohim's ancient truth is the ancient part that Yahuwah said that we must come back on. Now, Elohim's people, which is Israel, of course, they have strayed far away from Elohim's truth. And what Yahuwah decided to do, brethren and sisters, is send a strong delusion upon those who refuse to walk in his oracles. Alright? So, Yahuwah decided to send a strong delusion to everyone on the earth to believe in a lie, which is the lie, of course, right? So the ancient truth is the holy truth. Were baptized by the RUACH. Well, then that's the same way that one needs to be born of the Spirit. So that's what it means to be born of the Spirit. You need to come into Elohim's truth. Now there are people, evil people, very evil people, who truly do not want to seek out the face of the Almighty. What does that mean? The face of the Almighty means their righteousness in spirit and in truth. Now some people actually think singing to an idol will grant them access in the presence of the Most High. It don't work so. Or as the Hebrews cult doing, as you see them doing right now, bowing down, right? They have people on the streets, white people, bowing down and kissing their feet. The Hebrews cult is a group founded by the Vatican, of course, right? But some people might not understand what I'm talking about. They might think I'm speaking contradicting to the Bible. Yes, I am. The Bible is a book created from the Quran. Let me say this again. The Bible is a continuation from the Quran. So the Quran is a continuation from the Bible. So here's the reason why the Bible, certain scriptures, certain beliefs, or certain stories, I call it fairy tales. So certain stories in the Quran is in relate to the Bible. Why? Because all religions serves one purpose only, and that is to brainwash humanity from seeking Elohim's righteousness. It all comes back. So it all comes back to Elohim's righteousness, brothers and sisters. It all comes back to Elohim's righteousness. If it don't relate to righteousness, then it is not of our creators. Alright? So, hope you understand that little simple lesson. Alright, so what I want to teach you right now, and I will just stop and pause the video for a while. Alright? Let me just pause the video for a while and... Alright, so what we're seeing here is 2 stones. Alright? Look in the middle here. If you look very well, you could see it's a door. Right? What I'm actually showing you all here, this is actually, this red thing that you see in here, this is the sun. Alright? So this is the sun down here setting. So there's the sun down here setting, and you can see 2 stones. You know how it's stones? Because it have a flat surface. It is 2 stones. Alright. So the door is the sun. Alright. The door here is the sun. Alright. And this is a gold foundation stone. Again, this is a golden foundation stone. Alright, what I want to show you all something else. Alright, if you watch this side, if you watch to the end here, you see there's a face right to the end here with black hair and stuff like that. And you see you have a little mustache. Now look into this part here that I'm showing you all here. So watch very well, and you will see the face right here. So this is the door to the kingdom. This is actually the new Jerusalem, the new Jerusalem that we are actually seeing, right? So this is the new Jerusalem, brothers and sisters, and this is a golden foundation stone, and this here is a other golden foundation stone, and this here is the sun. Sorry, yeah, this is a other sun, of course, but this down here is a sun as well. All right, so let me explain it in a different way for you to understand. This is a stone. This is the door to the new Jerusalem, and this here is a other foundation stone. So this here is the door to the kingdom, and underneath here is the sun. All right, so this is also considered a sun, but that's not the sun, brothers and sisters. All right, if you look from a distance, you will see that this is actually a crown. If you look from a distance, and you will see it is actually a crown. All right, it's actually the makeup of a royal crown. All right, so this is the actual royal crown that we're actually seeing here. All right, so this crown here that we're actually seeing, I want to reveal something really awesome to you all here right now. So the crown that we are actually seeing is a golden crown. It is a crown. All right, it is a crown. Now this crown will be given to those who love righteousness. This crown is not Yahushua crown. This crown is not Imaya crown. This crown is not Michael or any other angel or any celestial being. This crown, brothers and sisters, is for those who endure till the end in righteousness. All right, so this crown will be given to those who endure until the end. Once you endure till the end and you live holy, righteous, and set apart for Elohim, they will give you this crown. This crown not only have 3 stones on it, this crown have 7 stones. All right, so the reason why you see this here, because this is the doorway to the kingdom. So what they're actually showing us, that this is a crown. All right, so this is actually a crown, brothers and sisters. Only those who endure till the end will receive this crown. They cannot receive this crown without righteousness. If there's no righteousness in your life, I mean, you living set apart for Elohim's righteousness. If there's no righteousness in your life, if there's no righteousness, if you're not living righteous or holy according to the will of our Father Yahuwah, if you're not set apart from all religions, all traditions, everything to deal with unrighteousness, if you are not settled in Elohim's holiness, if you are not up to standard in Elohim eyes, you will not be given this crown. So this is a crown for those who endure till the end, those who go through the tribulations, the trials, everything. So as long as you remain faithful to Elohim, this crown will be yours. They will take this crown and place it on your head. You see, what they never taught us is that when we transform in this glorious body, according to the lifestyle you were living before this, let me say you will transform as well. Let me say you will take up into glory, into Elohim's glory. So when you reach up into the new Jerusalem, when you are seated amongst the holy family. Oh yeah, I want to also remind people who don't know, that the marriage supper of the Lamb is actually a family reunion. You know what I mean? The marriage supper of Yahushua is a family reunion. And for you to be invited to Yahushua family reunion, which is the marriage supper of the Lamb, your names have to be written in the Lamb's book of life. If your name is not written in the Lamb's book of life, you will not enter the new Jerusalem. You will not enter Yahushua's kingdom. So you need to be circumspect. You need to be washed in the shed blood of Yahushua. You need to be clean. Your garment need to be spotless. What does supposed to mean? You need to be living an upright life in righteousness, in Elohim's righteousness, of course. You need to be living holy, set apart, and righteous for the kingdom of the Most High. The Hebrews cult don't teach this. The Christians don't teach this. Pastors don't teach it. The deacons, the apostles, they all in religion for wanting money, greed, selfish gains, while the people in the church fading away, while the people in the congregation dying from all sorts of different diseases. People in the congregation suffering. You know, people can't see the way right and things are really working out the way how it's supposed to work out. Alright? So what you're seeing is really awesome. As we are actually seeing the door. This is the door right here. The door to the new Jerusalem. This is the door to the kingdom of Yahushua. This is
Open your heart and let these feelings in. To deny these emotions would be like a sin. On you's love and true love I give to you. We've made the start, so let's never part. Prepare a place in your heart. That's where it all starts. A place in your heart. Make love.
alright, so we are back. They're trying to cut even my internet right about now.
Your resort. A place
So they're trying to cut my internet right now.
in your heart. That's where it all starts. A place in your heart.
They're trying real hard because what I'm teaching you, they don't want nobody else to know.
Make
They want people to remain brainwashed
love your
and programmed.
resort. New love is calling. Can you hear, my friend? It's rapping at your door now, breaking and entering. New love is calling. Can you hear, my friend? It's rapping at your door. You better make sure a place in your heart.
Alright, so I hope you understand exactly what I was teaching you, of course.
That's where it all starts. A place in your heart.
So make sure and share this life and make sure and read what is in the description of this life.
Make love your resort. Prepare a place in your heart. That's where it all starts. A place in your heart. Make love
only Elohim's love is the real love.
You're in love, it's a wonderful thing. Your mind at rest, you wanna try your best. Prepare a place in your heart, that's where it all starts. A place in your heart.
So yeah, brothers and sisters, I saw an article earlier on at NASA announcing that Nibiru will be here by next 3 days. All right, remember they are watching through the eye telescope of Lucifer, so they know how close it actually is.
Make love your resort. A place
And of course, they're lying about what Nibiru really is.
in your heart.
Of course, they're lying about what Pluto is, what Mars is, because Mars do not exist.
A place in your heart. Make love your resort. Remember I told you love was coming at you? You didn't believe me, did you?
They lie about Saturn too. They're lying. Everything is a lie. Gosh boy, they could really lie. But we who are awakened in Elohim's righteousness, of course, we know that NASA is lying about everything that they are saying.
Here I come again, Jaja. Before your presence we singing. Lord, what?
What it is stupid, Skywatchers refuse to learn from me. That's why they will perish.
Over our shoulders tonight and help us live our words.
And all the people who plotting against Elohim, oh my gosh, they're about to be crushed.
Life has become a burden.
Oh yeah!
Living in this
As we are drawing near to the mega event,
evil system. Oh, Jah,
we are drawing nearer and nearer to the mega event.
please strengthen me. I cannot make it alone. I need you as my own. Oh, Jah, I call on thee. Some are trying
So what is this mega event?
to leave you out of your life, or I wouldn't be so unwise. And so I promise to serve thee with all my heart, and I beg thee some mercy.
Look at those cracks. Wow. Elohim is not playing.
Lord, give me strength.
If they said that they're going to crack Hawaii open, they're going to do it. And we're already seeing the words happening right there.
Face another day, to make it a long life's road, to carry on my load. Give me strength, oh Jah, to carry on. Oh my
So this is proof of a prophecy fulfilled again.
Lord, say give me strength, oh Jah, to carry on.
So why are these people still there? Sacrifice.
And do that
Human sacrifice.
holy word. Oh, yeah.
So make sure and push this life. It will do if you share the life. I want to reveal something about those cracks.
Give me strength that I can make my stand above the sinking sail. Oh, yeah. When you're trying to leave you out of the light, but I wouldn't be so unwise.
So do you know how deep those cracks really is?
And so I promise to serve thee with all my heart, and I'm begging
going to hear it just now.
Be mercy. Lord, give me strength
Y'all give us strength.
to face another day. Make it a long life's road.
It's another day on the battlefield.
And carry on, my Lord. Give me strength, oh Jah, to carry on. Oh, my Lord. Jah.
So they continue to lie. So it's time to wake up, brothers and sisters. So let them continue to call me false prophet and false this and false that. They're all gonna die in a matter of weeks from now. They're all going to die. You have Facebook trying to cut my words and trying to take my words away from what I'm saying. So this is a prophecy that I'm going to reveal again to you, to everyone. Make sure and share this live everywhere. Flood Facebook with this live. Say I'm false because I don't support the unrighteousness. I don't support the ungodliness. I don't support all the evil things that they're doing against the kingdom of Elohim. That's why they say I'm false. Because you know why? I stand for Elohim righteousness, and I will not be moved by any mere man or woman who pretend to speak in love. Are you ready? Are you ready for what is about to occur in Hawaii? Now all the words that I've spoken to you has come to pass. Some is yet to be fulfilled. Alright. So you see what's going on here, right? You're seeing cracks and stuff like that open up. Next, what's going to happen is the same lava ball. Can anybody remember what is the lava ball? Could you all remember what is the lava ball? Anybody? Any commander? I'm watching through the comment section right now. Very good, Sister Wati. Just wanted just to see all those who are following along. All right, so I want to stop a part of it. Okay. All right. Let's see if I need all right. You can hear me well. All right. See, I have a mouse there. All right. Let me just play it one more time, and then I will explain what's going to happen here. All right. I want you to focus on this hole that you see. Alright, so I'm going to reveal something a little shocking to you. Should have slowed down that video. Alright, I hope you can hear me well now. Let me check what's kinda loud. Yes. Alright. Look where the mouse is. I want to show you all something here. There's a reason why I'm playing this video, of course, right? So this is what I wanted to do. I want you to share this live, right? You know, I would have laughed too at what I see in there, you know. But this is my job. My job is to specifically say what is going to happen from here. Seeing this crack here is things that I've already prophesied, things that Yahushua have already said that he will do, things from since 2017, which happening now in Hawaii. All right, this is my responsibility to bring you the real truth and to teach you the way forward of the kingdom of what will be the other event unfolding in Hawaii, which is Puna. I think that is Puna in Hawaii. Am I correct? Yes. This is lower Puna. All right. All right. Also, what's other things happening in Hawaii as well is the lava. The lava from one of the fissure, from one of the cracks. Them calling it fissure. I calling it crack. Right, lava that coming out from the crack, which made a hole coming out from the crack. All right, that's a main tube or a main vein of the volcano, of so to speak. Right. All right. What's gonna happen here? First of all, I want to point out to you what I see. What I'm seeing right now. So this is what I'm actually seeing right now. What I'm seeing here is a 1. If you could see the 1 and you could see the 0. Alright, so you see the 0. Alright, I want to reveal something else to you. Now look within the crack. If you look in the crack, look in the crack here. What do you see? What do you see here? So what do you see here within the hole of the crack? Alright, what we seeing there, what I seen, this is part of the crate, which is part of the tectonic plate, right? It's a different soil, of course. So the cracks that you're seeing, which I will be explaining throughout this video and other videos to come, all right, on this live. The tectonic plate is being sheeted out, pulled out from under the earth, and what's really happening also is the Pacific plate, the Pacific tectonic plate is also being shifted out of its place. All right, so every activity needs to take time. Now remember I was talking about the transformation in our bodies, you know, and I was talking about when the shift will happen, when the switch effect will happen, when certain things will happen within our body to bring us to the readiness of transformation. Well, right, this is what's happening. The process of the transformation, a part of it has ended. Now we actually go into the readiness process to be transformed. Again, let me explain this. Remember I explained to you 2017, 2016, 2015, 2013, 2012, 2010, 27. Well, yeah, 2007. All right, 2007 though. All right, so I did explain to you that there will be a supernatural transformation. Now what is happening, things that you need to specifically probably write down for what I'm revealing to you here. So the event of the transformation, that part of the body going through a certain process, well, that part has ended. Now there's a other shift that is going on within you right now to get you ready. So this is the last process of the transformation in your body. All right, remember your body need to go through a certain change in order for this transformation to happen to you, right? So it has been happening for quite a long while now, and Yahuwah said that part, that tough part that people was going through certain things, well, that tough part has ended. Now it's the readiness part. This is the readiness part now to transform. So this is the readiness part now to get ready, to be ready to be transformed. Now what does it mean for you who going through who will actually go through the ready transformation? What it means is your body is already prepared. It means that your body was already prepped in order to go through that transformation change. Your body has to go through certain process. Now there is a process. When Yahushua, let me just give you an example. When Yahushua came into the flesh, Yahushua died, not on a cross. Yahushua died on a stake, so on and so on. All right. When Yahushua died and rose on the third day, it was a confirmation. I'm not going into that because I teach this already. What I'm trying to teach you all here is there's something called a transfiguration process, right? So there's a transfiguration process occurring right now in the bodies of those who will be raptured. of those who will be taken up, per se, or caught away into the heavens with Yahushua, of course. I'm speaking about the rapture. I'm speaking about the catching away. All right. So that's what is going to happen. Now you are going through the ready process. It means that your body already go through the tough process. All right. Your body already went through the tough process. Now you're going through the ready process. What it means is you must be spiritually ready. All right. So you must be spiritually ready for the catching away. That's what it means, right? Because your body already went through all the processes that you need to do. Some months ago, it maybe take about 2 years to actually get to understand, right, specific things that is happening in the spirit and in your body. All right. Okay, so I'll be teaching about this again because I already taught people about this. It just came up. All right, so we're talking about the volcano. What is going to happen in Hawaii is going to shock everyone again. All right, so recently Yahuwah gave me a prophecy. Yes, people saying, "Oh, you boasting? You always boasting. He always boasting about himself and rating up himself." If I don't do this, if I don't rate up myself in Elohim, the fallen ones will deceive you. The fallen ones will deceive you and you will fall. Now your soul is very precious to Elohim, so you need to listen to everything that I say. Although it have 10 people on live, it have 1,000,000 people, 1,000,000 angels listening to my live right now in heaven. So everybody in heaven listening to this live broadcast right now on what I'm revealing to you, because they are witnesses. They will be the witness of everything that I teach you, so that when that day comes, you cannot say, well, I never hear that from nobody else. Nobody never teach me that. I don't know nothing about this. I didn't get time to prepare for this. You did get time. You did listen, but you rejected. Some people did reject. All right. Anyhow, I'd like to shout out to you, Commander Sarah, Commander Karen, and all right. Thank you, Sister Wati. That is exactly what I mean. The transfiguration process follows up the transformation process in order to be ready. Yes, Sister Wati, you are listening. This is exactly what I'm saying here. The transfiguration process follows up the transformation process in order to be ready. So in order to be ready, you needed to go through the transfiguration process. All right, you went through the transfiguration process, went through certain processes in order to be purged, in order to become gold, in order to be holy in the eyesight of the Most High, in order to be purged with hyssop, in order to be washed, right, through the blood of Yahushua, in order to be baptized by the RUACH in fire. All right, so that's what it means. All right, so what we're seeing here is a 1 and a 0. Also, if you look from a very far distance, you could see it actually is Abba's face. Now the crack that I am seeing noted. What it means that this child has been birthed. It means that destruction has begun. Right? Both pangs, or both pangs, as you say. So alright, so let me just see what this really is. So let me play it and explain something else to to you. Everybody remember what's going to happen here. This whole house going to sink. What's going to happen here is a lava flow. Lava going to come through here, but not only that going to happen. Alright, before I reveal something else, let's just take a look down in the crack as we get a chance. Alright, nobody will explain this the way how will I explain it to you as well. So what will happen here is that, remember these small earthquakes that they were getting? Remember the small earthquakes? Well, this is what the small earthquakes did. What happened is Abba created the small earthquakes, and what he did was bind all the small earthquakes together to create a force from underground to split coming up. Alright, listen to me again. Listen to me again. Let me say it slow if I'm talking a little too fast. So what Abba did, really, remember the small earthquakes that they actually getting? Now if they get a big earthquake, that could actually make things worse. But Abba don't really want it become worse yet. What he wants is the words that he spoke to me come to pass, so that the heathens could see and tremble. Alright? And what Abba did with the small earthquakes, all the small earthquakes that they got, he actually add up all the earthquakes together, and use that tremor to split from this core. See what you see here? The split start at least 6 feet down. Alright, so the split didn't happen above the surface, right? Because if the split didn't happen above the surface, it will not be like this. Alright? The split happened from under the earth, about 6 feet coming up. So that's how he caused that to split. But not only that, what actually caused the split? It wasn't really the earthquake only that caused the split. No. In order to create something, a hole or something in the earth, Yahuwah didn't just use earthquake. He didn't just use an earthquake to create a split. Now what Yahuwah did, Yahuwah used a specific technique called the tectonic. Wait this boy. Alright. What Yahuwah did, he used an ancient technique which is called the tectonic upliftment. Alright, let me just say it a little slow. What Yahuwah did, I'll talk a little slow because I'm so excited to reveal this to you, of course. What Abba Yahuwah did was use a ancient technique called the tectonic upliftment. So what he did was lift the tectonic plate and create a shaking from under the earth. So what happened to the tectonic plate from under? It will actually give you like a boom song, right? So when the tectonic plate give it a boom song, he used something called electromagnetic field. He used electromagnetic field to create a split. Alright, so what Yahuwah did, let me just talk slow so that people could take notes. What Yahuwah did was use an ancient technique called the tectonic uplifting of the plates, then, right? A tectonic uplifting of the plates. So what he did was tilt the plate. So the plate was tilt in Hawaii, and what Abba did was create like a magnetic shock wave, right? So what Abba did was create a magnetic shock wave, and that shock wave caused the vibrating from underground. For the underground, where the tectonic plate is actually resting above the fault line, Abba caused the tectonic plate to vibrate. So the tectonic plate vibrated, causing the earth from underground to begin to slip. So the slipping began from under the earth coming up. So when it split coming up, right, according to the magnitude of earthquake Abba creates, according to the magnetic earthquake that Abba caused, please take notes because I really please take notes because I really cannot remember what I just said. It just came to me. Abba just told me, but you need to write down. That's what I told you all. Write down what I'm teaching you here. NASA is not going to teach you this because they have no idea how earthquakes start. Remember I promised to you some days ago, right? Oh, I will teach you all how earthquakes start. Well, this is how I'm teaching you all here. Unless if I do a drawing, which I don't really want to do a drawing right now. I'm just teaching you all the fundamentals for you to understand how earthquakes start. Alright, so the tectonic plate is being tilted. So when the tectonic plate is being tilted, Abba used a magnetic shock wave to remove the soil, to remove not the whole earth, to remove where he wants to split. So where he wants to split, he create a vein, which means he create a drain from underground, which is called a tube. Abba create a vein, which is called a tube, where the lava from the other side, right, where the lava from the other side will connect, right? So when the lava connect, it will actually create a volcano right where the house is. So right where the house is, it's going to create a volcano. So there will be a new, right? Now the fissures that happening, I think it have up to 21 fissures open up in Hawaii. So we're going up to 25 or to 23. But what's going to happen where you see these cracks, if you look very good, you can see the quality of dirt that you see in here. Look at the quality of dirt. Just look at the quality. Let me see if I can just shift it around. Let me see if I can still it here. Alright, so look at the quality of the dirt. You see red, you see different colors. Alright, about 6 feet down, it's not really the tectonic plate yet, because the tectonic plate is about, let me see, the tectonic plate maybe about 1,000 feet deep. You see, according to the magnitude of earthquakes, it will create the soil to remove from underground. So the splitting will begin from underground coming up. Alright, so let me just go forward. Alright, so if you notice how the crack is, notice how the crack is, notice the color soil that you see in there. Let's notice the color soil. Alright, so let's notice the color soil that you see in there. That is not the soil that we saw in the beginning. Let me show you. Let's see if I can find it. All right, look at this soil. You know what's happening in Hawaii? The water from underground is being sucked out. What's happening is the water to keep plants alive, to keep things alive, the water from the soil from underground, there's no water underground anymore. What's happening is, remember all the rain that happened, the saturation process that happened and happening all throughout the earth? That's how the cracks happen with earthquakes happening underground. So then that's the reason why sometimes you get an earthquake at a specific depth. You don't really feel earthquake above the surface. Again, earthquakes do not happen above the surface. Like earthquakes do not happen here. Let me just say here is above the surface, right? Let me say this is here above the surface, right? Earthquakes don't happen so. Just like I explained to you about the technique that Yahuwah is doing, well, that technique is unknown to this world. That technique is unknown. Scientists don't know. NASA don't know. No USGS. They don't know nothing about this technique. They don't know nothing about it, and they have no interest in teaching you anything about what I'm teaching you right about now, which is actually ancient things. Note to take note at this. Now, if you had to go to a science class to learn about this, you would have to pay big money, right? To learn this, if they knew about this and they want to teach you how to be a scientist, you would have to pay big money to go and learn this. But I'm teaching you for free. Alright? You are being taught here for free. No money or friends. Alright? No PayPal account or nothing like that. Alright. So all I'm asking you to do right now is to please share this live. Because what I'm teaching you, money cannot buy this. Alright? This is unknown to this world. It is unknown because they don't know how earthquakes start. Alright? Now, alright. So remember I explained to you about the shock wave. Well, the shock wave is the earthquake. So what caused this crack? Look at this crack. This house is on the verge of sinking. Alright? So what's going to happen here around this house? This house is going to fall. How much feet you think this house will fall? This house is going to fall 20 feet down. Not 6 feet. This house is going to fall 20 feet down. Right? And what's going to cause this earth to move is the same technique that Yahuwah has been doing for quite a long time. So for a long time now, Yahuwah has been doing this technique and nobody knows about it until now it has been revealed to only me about this technique on the way how earthquakes are caused. Alright? So they lied and told us that earthquake is Mother Nature bullshit. Alright? Now we know that it's Yahuwah that caused these earthquakes. We know that Yahuwah creates storms. We know that Imaya is the almighty wind. Alright? We know that Yahushua is the Prince of Peace. Of course we know that, right? But we know that Yahuwah ways are unknown. Right? So what you are learning right now is very ancient. Alright? Ancient things that were never taught to men. Things that were never taught to men before is being taught to you on this life, through this life. Alright, so what's going to happen here? An earthquake is going to happen. So what is an earthquake is going to happen is in lower Puna area, and the shock wave is going to remove the soil around this house. This whole house is going to collapse down 20 feet. Also, this tree that you're seeing here is dead. You know why? Because there's sulfur underground, of course. There are gases coming out from these holes, right? There are things happening in Hawaii that they are not telling people about. The USGS is not alerting the people of anything that is happening in Hawaii. It's all a sacrifice, right? These people in Hawaii, they should vacate. They should leave Hawaii Island completely. They should leave Lani State. But you know what? They will never tell them to leave, because when that plant destroyed by the lava, which it will, that plant, all right, you know what I mean? Not this plant here, you know. I mean an actual plant, right? The plant, I think it's a gas plant or something. The lava is creeping into the plant as we speak. And what's going to happen is that the US government is going to blame it on nature. They're going to say it's nature who blew up the plant. Now listen to me. If they know that the island is a active volcano area, now everything that you see here not supposed to be here. Hawaii is an island which Yahuwah invented, which Yahuwah created, of course, and molded it with his own hand. For those who don't know, Hawaii is an island broken off from another island. All right? Hawaii was actually joined to America some years ago. If you do some deep research and you see how Hawaii was long ago, you will see for yourself that Hawaii was once joined to America. It was once joined, I think, to some close states, you know. All right, Hawaii, this part of Hawaii was once joined. All right, it was once joined as an island, as one complete island, but then it broke off. All right, and it was divided, and water became over the island of Hawaii and separated. That's the same thing that happened in Trinidad. What happened in Trinidad was Venezuela and Trinidad. It used to be easy in those days to go Venezuela because you could have walked Venezuela on dry ground. What I'm exposing to you here is they will never tell you what really happened to these islands, because they don't want you to know anything at all. They want to keep all the information to themselves. But I am telling you exactly, this world, this evil government that we live under, a flat earth with a dome, NASA will never come out and tell the public the truth. You know why? Because they have so much of people already brainwashed by the system. So that's why they will never ever come out and tell you, the public, about the earth being flat. Because the moment they tell you that, then you will question everything. You will question the education, you will question the religion, you will question the tradition, and you will question the so-called history. The moment they expose that they never went to the moon, the moment they tell you, the public, that will bring an eye-opener for all humanity. But you know what? That will never happen, because it is part of the end-time deception. And they have it also in the Bible as well. You see, everything was created to blindfold humanity. And there is a way that seems good until humanity actually think that everything that the enemies is teaching them is real intellectual truth. But the truth is, it's not the truth. Everything that exists today that you see is a lie. This simple process that is happening on the earth today, they're talking about, no, it's not cracks, it's potholes. Do you know that they're actually not calling this a crack? Do you know the USGS is lying to the people in Hawaii? Do you know they know exactly what's happening from my lives? Do you know that the USGS through Facebook, that they watch all my lives, they download the important parts of the lives, and they make a certain assumption towards the lives that, you know, of course, that I share. But they're not pushing the lives viral anymore. So what happened to this profile here right now? The enemy has infiltrated this profile by blocking access to the people who truly need to understand what is going on. The people who were given dreams and visions about certain things that is to happen now. People that were given dreams and visions, they were the ones to come forward and say, hey, yes, we got visions about this. You know, Shayonye is actually speaking the truth. You know, those people were actual people who Elohim gave those visions and dreams in order to help me push the lives forward, to make it go forward. So here's the reason why the enemy is moving against me. Because of what I teach you, they don't want you to know nothing about it. And if you had to know about it, you have to go a seminar. And still, they will never tell you all the details, in-depth details, how I explained to you just now, in depth, the way how earthquakes happen. How I truly explain it to you, you will never ever get that in-depth reasoning and understanding. They will keep that to themselves, and they will put in 2 cents of their lies, or 3 cents, or they will put in 1,000 words and brainwash you with that, and they will tell you, hey, well, this is part of it. But when you awaken in righteousness, you will understand that these people, that these beings, these liars, are lying about everything that they tell us. You will realize that the system wasn't created for the righteous to be awakened again. This system that we live in wasn't created to help or exalt the righteous. It was created to manipulate the brainwash. It was created to bring down the righteous ones. It was created to enslave the righteous and to enslave the unrighteous. The system wasn't balanced, and the system is never a balanced system. Look at how they live in Britain. Look at how the so-called royals lives apart from everybody on this earth. And you know what is stupidest things about this? Is that the royals, the so-called royals, are reptilians. And the reptilians could shapeshift. What that means, they could be anyone who they choose. Like, for example, I don't want to use Trump. I'm going to use somebody else. Who I could use? Let me use one of my enemies, like Bobby Allen. You know him? If the reptilians want to be like Bobby Allen, if they want to speak like Bobby Allen, they could accomplish that. They don't need to put Bobby Allen under no machine All they need to do is get a collection of Bobby Allen's blood. All they need is Bobby Allen's blood. And once they get Bobby Allen's blood and they drink Bobby Allen's blood, they could become like Bobby Allen. What that means is they could actually come person like how Bobby Allen truly looks. Alright, you ever see X-Men? You know about Misty, who could actually change? Alright, if she see Trump, she could actually turn into Trump if she touch him. Well, that's what the reptilians could do. If they get access to your blood type and they want to use you for evil, it's easy. All they need to do is get your blood. All they need is your DNA of who you are. Thank you, Sister Asa. All they need is your DNA. When they get your DNA in, right, of who you are, and they see your blood type, they could use your DNA and they could create a clone out of your DNA. You see why it's so dangerous, very dangerous, to go in the hospital to give blood? Because sometimes they could use your blood to do witchcraft. No, I ain't going to teach that. I ain't going to teach that. What I'm teaching you all here is deep wisdom. And I'm giving you an understanding to the questions that some of you may have. Some of you have some burning questions. You know? How come this so? How come this so? You ever saw the UN logo? Have you ever saw the UN logo? The UN logo is a flat earth. Look at the UN logo. The UN logo proves that the earth is flat. They are suppressing humanity from that understanding. They're suppressing them, depressing them, compressing them, keeping the information from the public. They are not teaching it in the schools. You know why? Because if they do teach it in the school, the awakened ones in righteousness will rise up against them. You see, the agenda is to keep humanity dumbed down. The agenda is to keep humanity foolish, to keep them always in the dark and not in the light. The agenda is not to teach you real righteousness. The agenda is to poison your subconsciousness. The agenda is not to bring you to the reality of their lies and deception. The agenda is not to bring you to wisdom and not to teach you understanding. The agenda is to continue to depopulate the earth. The agenda is to continue to keep you, humanity, as mental slaves. That is why certain things, specific things, may happen in your life. You will go to the pastor and you'll say, Pastor, I don't understand how certain things happening this way and that way. You're going to the enemy. The churches has been infiltrated by the Illuminati for a long time now. Look around, brothers and sisters. Open your eyes to what you're actually seeing. Don't give in to the lies anymore. You see, a day will come when you will want to hear my voice. You will say, whoa, I'm on them Shayonye going live today. and it will be too late. Because when you had the chance to learn it, to learn the real truth about what is really going on, about I exposing everything and bringing it to the forefront. That day will come. That day will come when all those who have rejected Elohim's ancient truth, that day will come when they will be like fish out of water, searching different places, looking for the word of Yahuwah. They will be hunting all over the earth, looking and searching for this ancient truth. They will never find it. That is why the ancient truth has never been taught to no human. The fallen ones knows about this truth. That is the shadow government, of course. Now if they keep the information from you, everything that pertaining to this earth, the system, everything from you, they hold that power in their hands. Now note, if you remain brainwashed and controlled and manipulated by your enemies, they hold that power against you. They have that power to withhold that information from you. But if you hear my voice, if you hear my voice in this hour, crying out to you in the wilderness, don't cock your ear of what I speak to you. Because your enemy will never teach you the things that I'm teaching you. The enemy will never teach you what I am teaching you right now. So what we've seen here is really awesome. Everyone in Hawaii were given a warning. There were multiple warnings that appeared in Hawaii recently. And the warnings were shofar songs. Now some months ago, I warned you all about the shofar sounding in different nations. That when you hear the shofar songs in an island, on an island, or in a country, or in a state, it means that that state will be judged. It means that judgment will begin in that state, in that country, or on that island. So, when you hear the shofar song, it is a emergency call from Elohim. It is actually saying to you who listening, who heard it, you need to get yourself ready. Because before Hawaii started to crack up, before any events started to happen in Hawaii, Elohim has been warning the people in Hawaii. The people in Hawaii has been receiving dreams and visions. But what happened? These people in Hawaii is an actual tribe. Now where we come in here now is the different topic. The people in Hawaii is a tribe. Actually a tribe that were given an opportunity to repent and come back. Now, the indigenous people is actually Hawaiian people. Alright? So the Hawaiian is actually indigenous people. Now these people is a fallen tribe. But listen how Abba loved them so much. Abba give the indigenous people, who is a tribe, a fallen tribe, give them one last chance to come back, because since it's the whole tribe, the indigenous people is a tribe, period. The indigenous people is a fallen tribe that were given an opportunity to repent and come back to Elohim. So what happened in this tribe? Evil, pure darkness entered into the camp of the indigenous people. You know, the East Indians, I can't remember what they call them. But darkness, evil, moved in to the camp of the indigenous people. And what happened? Lucifer started to use the elders within the camp of the indigenous tribe. Lucifer used that tribe to turn against Yahuwah. So what that tribe started to do, they started to teach the children to practice black magic. They started to teach the children black magic. They started to create warlocks and promote them in different ranks within the indigenous tribe, which is the tribe of God. The tribe of God is true. I think the tribe of God. Yeah. Tribe of God or tribe of God. So the indigenous people is the tribe of God. God. G-A-D. Not God. Alright, so the tribe of God was illustrated by Lucifer, who is the God of this world. I want to explain all that. And evil moved in to the elders within the camp of the tribe of God. And they started to practice black magic and white magic, obia, voodoo. Lucifer teach them how to practice these evil things, and they teach the young ones from young to practice, to be practitioners in evil. They started the whole witchlock and the warlock organization. The tribe of God was a holy people. The tribe of God used to be a holy people. But they have fell because the elders who used to teach the children about Yah, note this, the tribe of God, they used to teach the children the ways of Elohim, because the tribe of God comes a long way since in the wilderness, since in Egypt. The tribe of God came a long way. The Hebrews cult really don't know nothing. Unless I teach you specific things, you will never know nothing. You will think that what they're teaching you is the truth, but it's all lies. So again, the Hawaiian people, I don't want to go too deep in that, because there are other things to teach you, alright? So I hope that you're writing down these things. But listen, I won't remember it, period. I won't remember anything after I teach here. Alright? So write it down and make sure that you have a collection of all the things that I'm teaching you all here. Alright. So look how the crack is. See how the crack is? What does it shape like? Alright. Under here, there's a crate under here. Why do you think it's cracked like this? Why do you think the crack is happening like this? Because there's a crate right here. A new volcano crate, or a new volcano is going to open up right here. So a new volcano means a new volcano. Alright, one last thing before we go forward. I want to teach you all, of course. Where the volcano is, there is no plates. Alright? I want to show you all a little something. I'm going to teach you all a little something here. Alright, let me just say, for example, this is the volcano. Right? This is the volcano. And there's a piece of land here that is seen here. Under this land, it have a plate. And the plate ends right here. This piece of land that is seen here is just a little piece out that extended out. But the plate cuts right here. So there's a plate right here. There's a plate on this side. So there's a divide of the plate. Alright. So what was happening before here is that the land here was actually filled up here. It was actually filled up with dirt, filled up, compact. It was actually compact. It wasn't ready time to start this volcano. So this is a new volcano going to erupt. So I'm actually working on this. There's a new volcano going to start here. So as I said before, the plate, the tectonic plate ends here. Right here. This house is in danger because this house could be blown out of the sky. If Abba decides to open the trench where the other volcano is, you know what could happen here? This house could be blown out of this position, and anybody in that house could die. Alright? A volcano is going to come right here. A new volcano is going to start right here. Alright. Again, the plates, the tectonic plate ends here. After here, there's no tectonic plate. So where the volcano is right now, every volcano, there is no plate under the volcano. Again, where there's a volcano, there is no plates there. The plate either ends here, where the hole is, where the volcano hole is, the plates end there. The plates do not cross over into the hole of where the volcano is being cooked. Alright? So there's no way that the plates, the tectonic plates, will overlap to the volcano or over the volcano. It don't happen so. Hence the reason why I'm going to show you a video in a sec about the volcano in Hawaii, but I'm going to actually teach you all something a little deeper in respects to the in respects to the volcano itself. I'm going to teach you all something a little deeper after we get to this song. So make sure you share this live. Very important that you share this live.
Exodus chapter 3 verse 12. And Yahuwah said, I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship me on this mountain.
Morning, noon, and night, I will worship you. The purpose for my life is to worship worship you. I will worship you.
To the millions of Babylonians worldwide, Yahuwah said they will not make it in. Only a very few will make it in the ark. Yes, Sister Dine, the catching away is going to happen when Yellowstone is very near to birth. So we're talking about, let me say, Yellowstone is going to birth 3 days before. Well, we will leave, we will actually leave before the end of the 3 days. Okay, so that's another revelation there that I give you all. So before Yellowstone births, we will leave. So this is the order that it will be. So if Yellowstone is due to birth, let me say in 3 days from now, within the 3 days from now, or the 3 weeks from now, or the 3 months from now, not years, but the 3 hours, and so let's bring it up the 3 to give you an idea. If Yellowstone is going to birth in 3 days from now, then in 2 days time, we should be taken. You know, I'm not saying it's going to happen in 2 days time. I'm just giving you an idea so that you will open your heart to understanding, to wisdom. So Yahushua have his own kingdom. All right, so let's jump to the cupsicles.
The answer could lie in the ancient history of this beautiful and mysterious countryside. Near where the circles are age-old pictures carved into the hillsides, and most famous of all, the 5,000-year-old rock circle of Stonehenge. 1.5 million people visit this ancient monument each year, making it one of the most popular tourist attractions in England. But today, this landscape draws tourists to a newer, equally mysterious phenomenon. In August 2001, this huge and intricate crop circle materialized quite literally overnight. Its scale was enormous. 1,500 feet long and 1,500 feet wide. Hundreds of separate circles within an elaborate spiral design etched perfectly into the field of wheat. It appeared on Milk Hill, a remote spot with no human witnesses to see its creation. But these slopes are popular with paragliders, and the
Okay, the word phenomenon is to hide the existence of Elohim, right? To hide the existence that is Elohim, who's actually showing these signs, crop circles, that the Ophanims is the ones who actually drawing out the Ophanims, not a spaceship doing this. The Ophanims is the one that is doing this. All right. So the Ophanim angels is the Ezekiel wheels. They are the ones who actually making these crop circles. All right.
Of it, just disbelief that it could be so precise and symmetrical. That's when we started to think, you know, this isn't very easy to make. It's something else is at work here.
This corn circle was so spectacular, it made headline news, and thousands traveled to see it.
I was amazed by the impact of the news. Once it goes around the world, you know, people coming from USA, Germany, Holland, Italy, Spain, Japan, you know, it's amazing. So many people enjoyed it. Some that just wanted to walk in there and feel the energy.
But how was it made? Some talk of unidentified flying objects.
You hear what I say? Some kind of identify flying object. Let me just go forward. Let me just focus on the crop circle, not them. All right. So you see this crop circle here, right? There's a crop circle. All right. So you see, this is a crop circle here. Just make sure you get it there. All right. All right. So these crop circles was created in a different way. All right. So what we are seeing here is different stones. All right. These are different stones. All right. If you look at the pattern, really, you can see it is grafted in. So this is the sign of the harvest. All right. This is the sign of the harvest. I think this is a old. I think this is not a new one now, but I'll show you the new one just now. All right, so this is just how it starts, and I did teach you all how it starts as well. So you see there, this is grafted in, right? This is grafting in here, and the middle here is Yahushua as the main seed. All right, this has nothing to do with Yahuwah, but it had to do with bloodline. All right, this had to do with the Gentile grafted in. If you notice the circle, all these people here, all these circles here is Gentiles, and had to also to do babies as well will be taken, animals as well. All of them here, animals are grafted in as well. If some animals is disobedient, Alright, anybody hearing me? Anybody seen my live? I just get threatened by Facebook, and they threaten to block the live. Alright, so it actually getting serious now. They say the life is blocked in every country. Why they doing me that? They block the live. So they block the live to steal the information for themselves. How wicked, eh? See what they will, how low they will stoop to block Elohim's love. They say block worldwide. I don't know why. All right, so we're gonna jump into a teaching that I did of the crop circle, and then I will show you and explain some other things about the other crop circles, right? So listen well and take notes. The whole earth will mourn, right? The whole earth will mourn in agony, right? I'm just giving you all a little heads up, right? So Yellowstone now, today with Yellowstone. Now on the day of the solar eclipse, you will see other heavenly bodies, as you know it, as planets, right? You will see other planets or heavenly bodies there, right? When the solar eclipse happening, you're going to see the New Jerusalem, and you're going to see other kingdoms manifesting with it. And after that, the veil will be completely scrapped. The veil will be completely removed after the 21st of August. The veil will be, or on the day of the 21st of August, the veil will be removed completely. Right, the veil will be removed. You could see the kingdom with your bare eyes. So how the rapture going to happen is when Imaya, who is a part of the triune, a part of the Godhead in heaven, speaks. When she speaks, and she speaks to Yellowstone, who is a female, which is Revelation 12, right? Yellowstone is Revelation 12, which is female. So Imaya, as the female Godhead in heaven, the Godhead of creation, she will actually command Yellowstone. She will command the womb, and she will tell her, okay, it's time to birth. Before this happened, Yahuwah, let me see if I find the other sketch, because the other sketch shows a lot. So I'll teach all a lot of things. Right. You see, I put the solar eclipse here again. So when the solar eclipse is about to happen, earthquake everywhere. as I showed you all last night. So the crop circles now, not jumping the boat or anything like this, the crop circles, to explain to you about the crop circles. So the crop circles, you know, sometimes you see a crop circle like this. That's why the Christians, they know nothing about the crop circles or what the crop circles represent. Well, I teach that last night, and most people wasn't really interested, but that is the business. All who don't want to be interested, that is the business. It doesn't matter if anymore. If you want to be interested or you don't want to be interested, that's up to you. It doesn't bother me. You know, it don't bother me. Right? But if you're interested to learn more, fine, I will teach you. I will go deep. I will go very deep to teach you the truth, to uncover the lies of the enemy. So the crop circles is like this, and the crop circles is on a flat earth, just like how it is, just like how Yellowstone is on a flat earth, just like it's all the plates is on a flat earth, the fault lines on a flat earth, the sinkholes is on a flat earth. I need some water to drink. It doesn't be an easy thing to explain to brainwash people, you know. So Yahushua, so this is how the crop circles usually be. It shows the earth, it shows two flat, you know, it shows like that. Anybody could find a crop circle for me and send it for me. Anybody who listening, you could find the crop circles, send it for me, so I will show them. I don't have any crop circles right now in my phone. I'm not sure. I need to check to see if I have any crop circles. If you could find some crop circles and send it in my inbox. Let's see if I have any crop circles, guys. I'm not going to spend whole day teaching this set, but I just wanted to talk about it again. Let's make sure. Let me just see if I have any crop circles on my phone. If I have crop circles, then so I'll find some crop circles. So I'm looking through crop circles here, and I haven't seen any, but I found some crop circles. I'm sure I have it. Looking through. Anybody have any crop circles? Send some crop circles in my inbox. Let me show them. Thank you so much. Right, so I get the crop circles, so I'm going to show you all exactly what I'm talking about.
Let me see if I could just get this to, I could get this to, rotate. If I could get this to rotate. I don't know if you've seen it good. This is how the cup circles is. Let me just. This is how the crop circles are, and it represents just what I was just explaining to you all here. Let me see if I can get a little brighter. Not sure why it's showing so again. This is the crop circles. This is the crop circles here. This is not being no demons in doing this, no alien life in doing this. Elohim is doing this. This signifies that the earth, just explaining, you see the flat, you saw it looking flat. Let me see if I could let my pen go on by it. Right. Just like what I was explaining to you all before, this is the crop circle, and watch the pattern. It comes in different patterns. This is the pattern here of the crop circles, right? And that is the pattern of the crop circles that was shown to me, I think last night. Yeah, right. There's the crop circles here, and as you can see, this is Earth here. Right here is Earth. Or here is Earth. What you seeing here is what you know as planets, but it's really cities or kingdoms exist around here. This is what is showing here is kingdoms surrounding the Earth. And this little thing you see here, this is the sun, this is the moon. So this is the sun, the moon, this is the dome over the Earth, and this is the Earth here. And this planet, these things that you're seeing here, was originally made by this guy down here. This angel down here does that. This angel here, he's not drawing that right, but this angel right here, which have 9 wings, is the Ezekiel wheel, does the crop circles. So this guy, he does this. He's the one responsible for this. Now there are more than one Ezekiel wheels, right? Ezekiel wheels is actually a being, right? So this being, this angel, does this. Look carefully. That is the crop circles. And if you realize how the droid connected, just like what I was showing you here. You see how it connected? Because all the kingdoms connected together. As you can see, all the kingdoms connected together. So again, let me explain it again. You all could understand. This is the sun. This is the moon. This is the constellations up here. Constellation. This one here. This circle here is the dome. This here is the Earth. Sorry. Yeah. This here. Alright. Sorry. This is the sun, the moon, and the sun, the moon, the earth, the dome, the sea, right? That's explaining it so for you to understand. And these guys out here is not really planets, is kingdoms. We are in the center of the universe. Elohim sees us, right? They see us because they are surrounding us. The kingdom of Elohim surrounds us. The universe surrounds us. We are in the center of the universe. Forget about the Milky Way bullshit. Please forget about that Milky Way bullshit, because the Milky Way is bullshit, okay? All that Milky Way, or we go into the Milky Way and all this sort of bullshit, lies, okay? They're lying to us for a century. No, they're lying to us for a long time. Offerings, yes, offerings is Ezekiel wheel is offerings, right? So, as I explained to you, we are in the center of the universe. They lie to us. These bastards lie to us to teach us shit, to control us, so that they could have control here, because the earth is a prison for the fallen angels, while all the other beings, or all the other light beings, or all the other kingdoms supreme surrounding this earth. This is the earth here. As I show you all here, this is the earth. This is Abba and the Maya kingdom together, and the Lord Yahushua kingdom is separate but still connected to Elohim's kingdom, right? They're still connected, right? So Yahushua kingdom is in the east, and there are other kingdoms in the west. So every four corner of the earth, every four pillar, that's why there is an angel on every four pillar of the earth, right? So every four pillar of the earth, there is an angel. So when this happens, come on our Facebook. So when the solar eclipse happens, brothers and sisters, when the solar eclipse happens, this automatically activates. So when the solar eclipse is about to happen, there will be earthquake everywhere. Right now you're seeing disasters happening everywhere. Every country on the earth. Every country on the earth, every country is experiencing some sort of destruction, right? It's just a major destruction. It's just it's just a minor wake-up call that they have until the 16th. You know why Abba is doing this? Because everybody that's been listening to my life. I have people who is my friends on Facebook who is connected to everyone. 3.5 billion people on this earth, or more than that, or 30 billion people on this earth. Well, guess what? When Yellowstone explodes, that will be, the elites will use this as an agenda to bring forth their one world government. And if you don't understand what is a one world government means that there will be no prime minister, no presidents, no secretary of state, no attorney general, and all this sort of rubbish. Okay? One world government means that there will be only one person controlling the entire earth, or a dictator over the entire earth. But the truth is, there is already a one world government, but it's not established yet in the flesh, or it's not yet established in the natural. That's why they're looking to put that together now. All one world religion. The one world religion already exists, but it is not established yet. Listen to me, the one world government already established. The new world order already established. The one world religion already established. It's just not a law yet. But soon it will be a law when she explodes. So when she explodes, when her womb bursts, all the sinkholes in Afghanistan, okay, so it's about 2 going to 3 o'clock. The heavens will be really purged. So this is Archangel Gabriel. I didn't draw him to the best of my ability, but I tried best. I tried the best I could. To draw. I'm not a best drawer, but I'm not a best drawer, but I'm trying. So Ezekiel wheel is here, is responsible for this. Best way to take a look. my writing is very thing. As a lefty, as a lefty, just like Marvy and everybody else who's a left-hander, you know how you do, how we just write. So don't ball down my shoulder, right? Don't breathe down my neck. I can't draw. If you could draw better than this, well, that is good. So Abba will tell Imaya here, when this alignment happen, Abba going to tell Imaya, it's time to activate Yellowstone. Abba will tell Imaya, activate her. Activate Yellowstone. And this is the heart. This is the heart of Yellowstone, which is the caldera. Right? The heart already active. Is actually a time bomb, yeah? Alive. The Yellowstone is alive. Right? So the geyser or the geyser or whatever they call it, right? Those are like, you know, those are like, okay, let me explain in a different way now. Right? What is the geysers or what is the geysers? The geysers, since Yellowstone is a female, I'm not going too personal. I haven't talked anything too deep yet. But let me go a little personal. What is the geysers? Since Yellowstone is a female, and this is the womb. This is the other part of the womb here. This is the caldera. The caldera is the heart of Yellowstone. We have the two geysers, which blows out smoke and whatever. These is the two breast. So the geysers or the geysers is breast. The Yellowstone have breast, and she is actually feeding other Yellowstones. She feeding other volcanoes right now. Other volcanoes is being fed lava, because since Yellowstone is the major earthquake in the entire world, geysers or geysers or whatever they call it. So yes, Kiva, she's having contractions, right? So since she's having contractions, she started to show signs of birth. So that's why those asshole scientists start to get worried now, because they don't know when she will blow. You're right, they don't know when she will blow, but I know when she will blow, because as I give you all the drawing here, this is the divine plan of Elohim. You might not understand certain things, but this is the divine plan of Elohim. So the sinkholes is used as a way to drain out the ash onto the land. I see, look, I draw it again. This is how the earth is. Next model of the earth, the moon. The earth is here, the dome, the moon, the sun, and the stars. Alright? That is how the earth is. Four corners of the earth. See I draw it and I show you all. Alright. So yeah, brothers and sisters, this is the drawing. Yellowstone. Alright, I draw by Yellowstone. This is the crop circles. It all represents the family. That's right, mother of all destruction. All seven shelves must be shifted. The 7 shelves is the 7 plates. I only show you 2 because I don't have space to draw all of that. So I just show you all that, right? So remember, 7 plates, 7 fault lines, 7 beam. When Abba created the earth, he created the earth with a purpose. 7 is also 7 means purpose. or when Abba created the earth, he created the earth with a special plan. And also 7 is also the number for wisdom also too. 7 means a lot of things, but we can go into that now. I just want to show you all this. Okay. So the marriage supper of the Lamb will happen when Yellowstone is about to blow. The rapture will happen, or the catching away will happen, right? The true catching away will happen when Yellowstone is about to blow. Only the righteous will be taken. The others will be left to suffer throughout the greater half of the great tribulation, right? So just going over what I teach you all. Yes, she's pregnant. So there's Abba's staff, and this guy, and this up here is heaven. And I'll say this is the model that NASA gave us, which a globe is complete rubbish. This is what you need. This is what you need. This is flat earth. Okay? We are not no flat earth. We are not no flat earth group, so don't put us together with no flat earth conspiracy group. We not.
In my praises, you reside inside of my worship. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart. My heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship in my heart. In my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship in my heart. In my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart. Yahuwah. Oh, in my heart. In my praises, you reside inside of the worship in my heart. In my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship in my heart. In my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship in my heart. In my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart. In my heart. In my heart.
All right. So we are. All right. So we are back. Hope that you all are still there with me. Alright, so remember I was teaching you all about just a while ago, about 5 minutes ago. I was teaching all about the volcano. Alright. I'm going to stop this video to show you something. So look at this volcano. This is the volcano in Hawaii, completely empty. There is no lava in the volcano. Now that happened around the 12th, I think so, around that time. I remember when it was, but it was recently. Now the volcano is full again. The lava disappear from the volcano. Right? The USGS, they were shocked. They want to know where the lava gone. These are things that never happened before. And mind you, I did speak about this on one of my lives some months ago, that the lava will disappear, and I did teach about it, which I hope you have enough time that I will be able to teach you and bring up the video again, where I did teach you all about the sinkholes, I did teach you all about the earthquakes, and so on and so on. I just given you all more in-depth knowledge so that you will know exactly what's going on. Alright, so you won't be lied to by the enemy at all, because you know the truth. Alright, so where did the lava disappear from? Alright, so first thing I'm going to do as proof that this is not something false, I'm going to play the actual audio of the clip, and then I'm going to explain something that I was teaching you all before. Right there. Where's the lava? Where the lava left to? Where the lava gone? This whole thing was full of lava, and all of a sudden the lava vanished, disappeared, and now the lava come back up again, and the volcano full again. Where did the lava went? The lava went underground, because there are tubes underground that the lava flowing through these tubes in order to reach other places. Remember I explained to you all about that already, about the vein and the fault line and the tectonic plate. Explain all that to you already, brethren and sisters. Right. Well, that is where the lava went. The lava went throughout Hawaii in different veins. And what happened is, with the earthquakes, as I was explaining before, the ground started to crack, right? And Abba used the cracks as a way, as a vent, because they didn't have no sinkhole. There wasn't no sinkhole in order for the lava to drain out, or for the excessive gas in the volcano to come out. Brethren and sisters, scientists don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. All what they're teaching you is rubbish. It's their own assumption. It's their own religion. They're teaching you bullshit. And what I'm teaching you is what the Creator, Elohim, is teaching me. The way how they created the volcano. The way how they made a volcano. Scientists can't explain up to now where the lava went and where the lava come back to, or where it come out from. So the lava, so remember I explained to you all on the other life that every volcano is connected to Yellowstone. But this is what happened. The magma or the lava in the volcano, left this volcano, and it went to Yellowstone. What happened there? It went to mix with the volcano. It went to mix with the lava, with Yellowstone lava, and there was some sort of compression happening from underground, like Abba did. It was like a pump to pump lava straight back to this volcano. So the lava from Yellowstone, some of the lava from Yellowstone, it flowed, it backfilled into this volcano. Now, I'm going to teach you something a little deeper. The volcano, super volcano, Yellowstone, is not the only super volcano, but it is the only major time bomb volcano. Other volcanoes cannot do what Yellowstone could do. Like when this volcano erupt, it could only reach at least 25,000 feet for the least. But when Yellowstone erupts, Yellowstone is going to crack the dome. It's going to split the dome. You know what that means for humanity? Humans will die. Because if the air that we breathe within the dome, if there's a crack, if there were really 18 million crack in the dome, humans would have been dying. You hear what I'm telling you earlier? There's no crack. There is no crack on the dome. Right? So when Hillary Lytton told you all that there's a glass ceiling over us and it have 18 million cracks, she lied. She lied about that. The dome cannot be cracked. It cannot be cracked by man-made technology. It cannot be cracked by a missile. What will happen? It will go straight up to the dome, it will hit the glass dome, and it will come right back down. Because the glass dome was created in a way that it could compile, that it could actually compact certain pressure. So no amount of pressure the enemy sent up there could crack the dome. The dome cannot be cracked. But Yellowstone, you see Yellowstone beautiful? You see Yellowstone very pretty? Look at Yellowstone and other volcanoes around the earth. And look at it. Yellowstone is so beautiful. You know why? Because Yellowstone is the major end time plan. Yellowstone is the major end time plan of Elohim. Yellowstone could crack the dome. How? I don't want to say this, no. I really don't want to say this. But I'm saying this for your sake. And I'm saying this for all those who will listen to me. Now what I'm teaching you all here is really ancient. It's things that nobody don't want to teach you. But I don't want the enemy to know that there's something about Yellowstone that can crack the dome. So all I will just say for now, I just got reminded, hey, don't say that. You know, Abba just told me, no, don't say that. Explain to them why you wouldn't say that. I am not going to say what mechanism or what it is in Yellowstone itself that can crack the dome. Because you know what? They will go and take samples. So I'm not telling them anything about that. Alright. So we look in the crater here of this volcano. And what you see? Sister Karen says she's seeing faces. The volcano is alive. The magma, everything. Alright? This is Abba Yahuwah's end time plan. Alright? Alright. So as I was telling before, if I could just draw it, I wouldn't go to that drawing thing now. I draw it already for you. Alright. So from this end to this end. You see where you see this part here? Look at this. You're seeing a straight line here. What you see in a straight line? What's a straight line? So what I'm explaining to you all here is there's a tectonic plate that ends right here. The tectonic plate do not go over in the hole of the volcano. It stops at the end. So the tectonic plate stops right here, and the other half of the tectonic plate stops right here. Alright? And what Abba did, the fourth line is in the center. The fourth line stops right here. It doesn't exit to the hole. Alright? So what happens here in this volcano? They take lava or magma from Yellowstone and fill it back here. Right? So it was like a pump. What Abba did, use a certain technique to pump the lava from Yellowstone and fill back this volcano, because Yellowstone is actually built-in lava, right? It have how much gallons? It maybe have about I don't want to lie to you. You have about 100,000 gallons. Let me just split it in this way. It have about 100,000 gallons of lava under Yellowstone. 100,000. So what happens is the Yellowstone is the one that is actually making the lava. So the lava is actually being made over by Yellowstone and is being sent back to this volcano. It's been sent back to other volcanoes. It means that it will feed other volcanoes worldwide. Alright? Volcanoes, which means there's a turn off valve along the fault lines. Along the fault line, there's a valve. Now what I'm talking here might sound like madness to the human mind. You know? The human mind will say, hey, what are you talking about here? It's not even in physics. What are you talking about here? It's not even in science. Because you know why? They don't know nothing about it. They never teach about this in the school. They never teach about this in university. They never teach about this in the physics class or in science class, because they don't know nothing about what I'm teaching you. They don't know nothing about it. Because we are in the end, Abba is revealing that to me, to teach you, the little bit of people I have on the life, so that you could go forth. You could go forth and tell them that you learned those things from the divine messenger of Elohim. And yeah, you could go forth and tell them everything that I've teach you is from Elohim. It's from Yahuwah. It's from Imaya and Lord Yahushua. The way they created the earth. Alright. So there is a valve. As I explained, everything happens right here. This crater, which is the mouth of the volcano, this is where they're going to put the ball. Remember I was showing you all about the cannonball? The cannonball is going to come right here. Alright, this is something a little ancient. I'm going to teach you again. Invite somebody to listen to this live. Alright. They're going to put the cannonball, the lava ball, right here. If you realize the size of it fits this hole, it means that it will rest. It will rest above the hole here, right? The lava ball, the cannonball will rest right above here. It won't sink down into the crater. It will be rest right above here. And the backflow from Yellowstone, when it comes in, it's coming in with a certain power. It's coming back with a certain, alright, it's like a gun shoot off, right? What happens is, when Abba opens the valve by Yellowstone, the amount of gas that is compact in the vein or in the tube that is running from Yellowstone to this volcano in Hawaii, what is going to happen here? The gas from underneath is going to cause a certain built up that is going to cause pressure to come out from the valve or from the tube, the lava tube. It's going to come up from the lava tube and it's going to shoot up, right? So that's what's going to happen here. It's going to shoot up, and when it shoot up, it's going to actually, the wind is actually going to take it specific nations. So when it shoot up at a certain angle, all right, if you realize how the lava ball is created, if you realize how they created it, a kind of way like an egg, you know, you can launch, if you launch an egg, let me just say for example, the way how it's built like an egg, when the compression of the gas is built up at the bottom of the crate, and Abba opens the lock valve, right, to pressure the hose or to pressure the lava tube that I'm teaching you all. When Abba opens that tube, the gas from Yellowstone is going to back, or it's going to back up then. Not back up to cause a clog. There won't be no clog in the way how the lava is moving underground. No clog. What happens is there is a valve. There is a certain valve that Abba have in the volcanoes. There's a valve to lock it off, and there's a valve to put it on. So it's like a water tap. You can actually turn it on and turn it off. Humans cannot do that. They don't have the power to do that. The fallen angels cannot do that. They are not the Most High. Alright? So only Abba Yahuwah could do that. So the gas from underground running straight from Yellowstone, and I teach you all already, Yellowstone is the mother of volcanoes. It means that Yellowstone is where the lava or the magma Yellowstone is where the magna is born. Yellowstone is the place where lava is born. Alright? So, as I tell you all already, it have, for example, 100,000, I think is that what I say, right? It have 100,000 gallons of lava under Yellowstone super volcano. Alright? So every time that lava is taken from Yellowstone and full up another volcano, there's a process at Yellowstone that lava bonds again. Right? So every time Abba take lava from Yellowstone and he full up this volcano, for example, there's a process back at Yellowstone that fills up the lava to a certain gallons again to meet the 1,000 gallons, right? So there's 1,000 gallons of lava or magma. I think it's magma or some kind of stupid name they call it. So there's 100,000. Sorry, I keep saying 100,000. There's 100,000 gallons of lava or magma, whatever they call it, under Yellowstone super volcano. And what is going to cause Yellowstone to erupt? What is going to cause Yellowstone to erupt? Well, I'm going to teach that a little bit down in this live if we have enough time. Alright? So now you understand what's the purpose of the cannonball. Alright? Now you understand what is the purpose of the cannonball that they made in Hawaii. The cannonball once again will be launched from Hawaii. It's going to be launched straight to America, as Yahushua said. Right? Yahushua said that they are going to launch the cannonballs to America. The wind is going to precipitate. The wind is going to take part in pushing the lava ball to certain nations, to certain state in America. So now you understand, brethren and sisters. Now you understand exactly how the destruction will happen. Alright? So, what Abadan does do, they doesn't allow water to fill up the volcano, of course. So what that means, what does that mean? Back at Yellowstone, there's a cooling process there. In Hawaii, there's no cooling process because this is just a volcano. You didn't see no pretty, you didn't see how Yellowstone's so pretty and all this kind of thing. You're not seeing this here in Hawaii, right? You're just seeing a crater. You see a crater, right? Anytime you see a crater, you see a hole, boom, that is a volcano. Alright? So you see how Yellowstone, so pretty, you're not seeing that in Hawaii. Because Hawaii is just a volcano. It's just a way how to use as a weapon against the enemy. But Yellowstone, if Yellowstone erupts, it will split the dome. And it will kill, it will destroy the way how the seasons were created. The way how the seasons comes in. If Yellowstone erupts, everything will change. The season will change. Alright? Not the time, you know. The time will change. Is the seasons will change. And what happened? It will affect the constellations, the moon, the sun, the stars, and it will actually create what Abba calls a atmospheric shift then, right? When that happens, when Yellowstone explodes, it's going to create an atmospheric shift where the constellations is going to shift, it's going to shift, and the seasons and the times will change. Because what will happen, that will affect Antarctica. How snow form. Where you think snow comes from? You think snow just fall just so? Snow comes from the sky, brothers and sisters. Alright? The snow comes from Antarctica. Right? There's a process that happens in the heaven. There's a process that happens in the heaven where they actually take certain ice blocks, grind it in a specific way. No, you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I lost here. You don't know what I'm talking about. But anyhow, I'm teaching you something here. There is a specific ice block that they use from Antarctica. The ice in Antarctica is being processed. Yes, it's being processed in a specific way in the atmosphere with a specific process. Snow just don't fall like that. Alright? The wind have a lot to do with it. Imaya and Abba Yahuwah, of course, created that season in that specific way. Alright, I don't really want to go too deep in what I'm talking about because nobody don't know what I'm talking about. Nobody don't understand what I'm talking about. But don't worry, all they will understand. You know, all they will understand.